Watch my video. Go watch
Subscribe
my
to my
20
YouTube channel at Brittany Mitchell.
you get a notification. And I gotta face the Raptors. Who is 6-0? We 6-0. The Raptors 4-2. We're playing at home. The Raptors have Lonzo Ball, Grady Dick, Brian Nguyen, Scotty Barnes, and Grady Porter. Let's get it.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. It's Saturday night, and all the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Newman. Porter is out there with Ball. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Dick in at the 2 spot.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Barnes passes to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Newman. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Edwards. Up and in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Newman following the bucket by the Nets. And the layup's good off the glass.
Part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Porter. Last time, 14 points for him. Jick with it. Edwards there. Jick can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. On the wing, Barnes. Porter with the screen for Barnes. Back to Ball. The 3. It's tipped. And he gets it back. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Edwards. They get the rebound. That shot missing.
I'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
There's a screen by Porter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
And Edwards drops it low. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Newman. Pass basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Oh, down one.
Newman's got 9 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Cracks in the
Let's
tray.
go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Takes it inside.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's nice. Let's go.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the timeout called by Darko Stojakovic. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. To the middle. Here's Wall. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Edwards inside. Dick defending. Quickly the pass to Dick. There's the three. It's the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Over to the wing. Here's Neely. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And a wide open look for Porter. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Look how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Oh, here's Edwards. Dick defending. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those every time.
Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Toronto with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Toronto working the ball around now. Puts up a 3. Krills the three-pointer. Porter's got 5.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Edwards passes to Neely. Misses from close range. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Barnes outside. Pass to Porter. Toronto needs to get off a shot. A 3 from Quickly. The shot, no good. Fires away from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4.
Let's go. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So for Toronto right now, you got Josh Green. He's out there with Newman. Daniel Gafford is out there with Towns. And it's Wall in at the power forward. Green passes to Wall. Here's Newman. Takes a 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here is Edwards. He's got 14. Back to Williamson. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 16 points.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball's checked in for the Raptors. We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Nets. In 4th, the Raptors.
And these are two teams that excel at punishing opponents for their mistakes. I mean, they certainly did that last season.
Pass to Newman. No one near him. Count that one. Newman's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Drains the three-pointer. Williamson's got his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for 3. The analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. The analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Newman, the pass to ball. With the drive. Towns dishes the wall. Pass to Gafford. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Towns.
First team foul. Into the line for the Raptors. Number 4.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barnes passes to Wall. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the Nets another 3.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Newman. Edwards defending. Newman the pass to Ball. Gafford sets the pick for Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Neely. Falls through. He's made 2 of 4.
You're not going to pass up that kind.
Raptors trail by 3. Ball kicks to Wall. Ball against Williamson. Barnes screen on Williamson. Here's Ball. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
Consistency from the mid-range. That's what you want from Lonzo Ball.
Here is Wingate. Still without a basket. Ball grabs the board.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Second quarter.
Here's Newman. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Ball against Wingate. 1:39 left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Brown the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Raptors with the lead. Down low. The kick out to Ball. High, arcing shot.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Got a piece of it. Pass to Wingate. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Wingate's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Barnes outside. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Neely. Porter with a block. Now here's Barnes. No scoring in this one. No one near Edwards as he lets it go. And the Nets another three.
Much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Newman. Tries from 16. That one misses. And Edwards launches it from deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Nets up by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at the Nets, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
And that'll do it for half.
Let's get third quarter. Let's go. We got building between the third.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Williamson out there with Edwards. Then there's Brown. Then it's Wingate, and it's Neely in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here is Porter. Pass to Newman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Nets leading by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Newman. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Nets. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. The shot's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ball to pass to Newman. Six to shoot. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's blocked by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. 4th, Lonzo Ball. And, of course, Champ.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Barnes looking around. And that one's on target from the wing. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Into the lane. Either side has remitted a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Lets it go from deep. The shot by Newman, no good. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Neely. Out to Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Newman, the pass to Porter. Shoots over Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Neely. He's got 7. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Newman. He's got 21. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
No, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter, how he performed last season. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Here's Wall, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Wingate. Toronto grabs the miss. Porter kicks to Barnes. Pass to Newman. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Edwards. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. Some changes for Toronto. Downs comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Green and for Dick. He throw good, Edwards. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Newman. He's got 23. And it's blocked by Brown. Pass to Wingate. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Wall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green against Williamson. Green dishes to Porter. Outside to shoot. The 17-footer. Rebound by Neely. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Porter passes to Green. Back to Porter. Here's Newman. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Green. He's out there with Ball. Scotty Barnes is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Wall in at the 4 slot. Deep 2 from Ball. Rebound by Neely. Neely's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wingate banked in off the glass. Wingate's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Brooklyn. Raptors trail by 9. Green kicks to Wall. Pass the ball. Fires from deep. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Green against Edwards. Now Williamson. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And the rejection by Gafford. Another shot. And Williamson with the win. And the Nets lead by 8.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 6. Screen by Gafford. A 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Edwards against Green. Off on the layup. Raptors trail by 5. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Green. Outside, Wall. Here's Gafford. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Edwards. Did defending. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Newman. The kick out to Ball. Porter, a screen on Williamson. Williamson against Ball. Here's Gafford. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Outside Edwards. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Dick. Here's Porter. Rebound by Wingate. Wingate's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you gotta want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Edwards. Going inside, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
He throw good, Edwards. And so it's ball with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 6-point game. To the right side. Here's Newman. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Neely the pass to Edwards, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Right there.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Raptors trail by 6. Inside, the kick out to Ball. Count it, good. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Wingate. Now here's Edwards. Dick defending. Edwards passes to Brown. Shot clock at 3. Wingate. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
There's the drive. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Newman.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Out left to the wing. Now with the floater. It's rebounded by Dick.
Oh, look at that.
Toronto's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Remember that one, guys. A difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Neely. Oh, here's Edwards. Dick defending. And finished off by Edwards.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets... up, I mean, he gets up. And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 2. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment for us in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Newman. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's pretty good right here.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good.
This is 450.
Line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Out to the right wing. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
From deep 3-point land. Off target. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's...
7-0. We're gonna face the Hornets, who is 2-4. I'm playing on the road. The Hornets had Trae Young, Quentin Grimes, Alvin Ford, Alexander Starr, Terrell Mobley. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Edwards, and it's Neely in at the 3.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Now here's Edwards. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Williamson against Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Forbes. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And Edwards slams it in.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Grimes, following the bucket by the Nets. The 3 is up. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Young against Williamson. Young misses.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack. And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Timeout call, the Hornets. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
No questions. He has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game. At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked. Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that. Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality.
these shots, not wasting possessions.
Young with a screen on Edwards. Here's Grimes, guarded by Edwards. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
So close. 43. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Great stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Young. He's scoreless. Drives to the hoop, to the paint. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Now Edwards. He's got 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. 54. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
It's been X the whole time, bro.
Pass to Caldwell. And down it goes. Damn, that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Edwards, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Young. Takes the 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
slams it in.
Let's go.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
Hornets trail by 9. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Young. And Williamson with the block. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Let's go.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now here's Young. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Sarr on the wing Forbes. Sarr passes to Caldwell. Williams grabs the board. Edwards against Young. Fades away. No luck on that one.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Edwards, and it's Neely in at the small forward. Edwards, the pass to Brown. Brown with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Kispert, the pass to Caldwell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Caldwell's gotten his second bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Edwards, defended by Kispert. Edwards can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Williamson against Highland. And so he draws the foul. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Charlotte. Anderson's checked in for Wood, and it's Grimes in for Kispert. And so Highland nails both of them. Brooklyn leading by 10. And here's Edwards. 19 points in the game. And slams it in.
13.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Sarge checked in for Charlotte. And looking at the standings in the NBA Cup, the group stage just starting.
Yeah, lots of games remaining. I think the magic number is 3. If you get those 3 wins and have a good point differential, you normally advance to the knockout rounds.
So it's the Hornets now. A 12-point game. Grimes' shot is off. Here's Wingate. And Edwards slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Shots good by Sarge.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 23. With the fadeaway. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Edwards got 25 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Highland. Mobley, a screen on Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points. Highland's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Williamson with the ball for Brooklyn. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Highland. Here's Sarr. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Sarr. Give him 8 points now. Mobley, a screen on Williamson. Highland finds Mobley. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the pace, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
The Hornets making a switch here. Young's checked in. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Yep, that one's good. Edwards has got 27.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And the Hornets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Outside Young. Over Williamson. Rebound Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Sarr, following the bucket by the Nets. Grimes. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Nets leading by 9. 1:11 left in the second period. Edwards, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Grimes, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Caldwell. The 3 ball. Brooklyn with the board. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Forbes. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. And they're running. Here's Brown. Good D by Mobley.
How did you think that?
Hornets trail by 11. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
It's 5-12. 3.
Young looking around. Clock at 6. And stolen by Williamson with 1 on the clock. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You take a look at the Hornets. This is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Nets.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's get third quarter. Let's take one this lead in the third quarter. Let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
A 3.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. We've got Sarr. He's out there with Mobley. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Five to shoot. And stolen by Edwards. Misses the finger roll.
How did that? What's the foul?
Hornets trail by 11. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 33 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean,
3.
defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Young. Sarr passes to Young. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Shot on the wing. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Pass to Forbes. Goes up from the block. No good on the shot. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Edwards. And rejected.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Young with it. Now guarded by Brown. From deep. And Neely pulls it down.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Forbes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Mobley. No good off the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Outside Young. Here's Grimes. Pass to Forbes. Now here's Young. Covered by Williamson. Puts it up. Charlotte, no good that time either. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Edwards. Here's Wingate. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. The Hornets making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Timeout called. The Hornets. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Number 1, the Nets.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Mobley passes to Caldwell. Young against Williamson. To the inside. Here's Caldwell.
And they clinched the number 1 spot for assist. No team played as unselfishly as these guys. Always sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. And he's good on the second. Brooklyn leading by 13. Williamson with it. Still without a bucket.
Check this out. That's only their 2nd turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
Holding on to the ball and holding on to this lead.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Charlotte is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Sarr. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Sarr's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Pass to Wingate. Outside Edwards. Young against Williamson. The kick out to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Nails it for 3. Edwards has got 38 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Forbes. Outside Young. Fires the 3. Oh, Young answers the call.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Here's Williamson. Here he goes. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sarr passes to Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Anderson's checked in for Charlotte. Highland comes in for Forbes. Edwards for three. Hornets with the rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And that was good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Hold on, suspect. Hold on,
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson!
23-4. Let's go.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
No three.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And Charlotte making a change here.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Five ticks left in the third quarter. There's the triple. No good. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
Ooh. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Edwards, and it's Brown in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Caldwell. Here's Sarr. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Again! What an avalanche!
Another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of them.
And he's closing in on the record for the 4th most 40-point games all time.
And every player ahead of him is a legend. Chamberlain, Jordan, Kobe, and Harden. I'm sure it'll be an emotional moment for him when he joins that club.
Goes back up. Got a hand on it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Neely. Lays it up and banks it in. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Grimes' shot is off. Nets leading by 20.
Oh, my God.
Highland looking for an opening.
Let's go.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Grimes, guarded by Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Wingate pulls it in. Wingate's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Edwards with a drop.
Nice. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Young from long range. The rebound by the Nets. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Neely from outside the arc. Anderson pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To win the cold spell.
Gotta go.
Charlotte again missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Wingate. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Timeout called, Hornets. Stars checked in for Anderson.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Grimes. And it's rejected.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
He takes it in. There's the block. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Six to shoot. Here's Edwards. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mobley outside. Pass to Sarr. To win the run. And that one is stuffed right through.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this
Whoa! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Edwards for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Edwards got 45 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a middle edge going forward against the Hornets.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Champ.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And stolen by Brown.
Still.
Wingate passes to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Rose left side. Pass to Webb. Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Anderson with a screen. Pulls up. Got a piece of it. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Shot is good by Neely.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge.
We're gonna face the Jazz. With Eno, the Jazz is 4-3. But when on the road, the Jazz had Kente George, Courtney Highland, Trajan Wayne, Spencer Austin, and George Walker. Let's get it.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
So the next starting five. Wingate is out there with Neely. Then there's Brown. Then there's Williamson. And it's Edwards in a two-guard. Shakes him. Holland with the rebound. Pass to Augustine. Here's Wang. With the teardrop. Rebound by Neely. Left side, Edwards. And that one drops for him.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
The steal.
Oh, my God.
Here's Wang. Edwards defending. They get it back. Holland misses the layup.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And that one, good.
4-2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
George against Williamson. Pass to Holland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. There's Walker with the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Burnett shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Edwards drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
George passes to Augustine. George sets a screen for Augustine. Back to George. Good D by Williamson.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oh, that's blocked. To the paint. And Walker kicks to Holland. Utah moving it around. Augustine against Williamson. Here's Holland. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Yep, that one goes in there.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Wingate. Here's Neely. Here is Wingate. From deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
No force. That's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And Utah making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring.
Oh, Victor. Oh, Wembanyama.
Across the league, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Portland, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think the Nets... They're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going. And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
One of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
James checked in for the Jazz.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Launches it. The shot's good on the assist.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
James dishes to Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Outside Edwards. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. He takes it in. Rejected.
Oh, fuck it.
By Walker. Holland, the pass to George. There's Holland. Shoots the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Brown, the pass to Neely. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Puts up a deep 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Holland. James outside. Off target from 3-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They get it again. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes the first. For the Jazz. Tate's checked in. And it's Dort in for Holland. And Brown drops them both. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williamson against James. It's holding by Brown.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
James against Williamson. Tate the pass to Lang. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Wingate. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating
Come back. He's going to sleep at 34 to last hour. Let's go.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Let's go.
We've got Neely out there with Wingate. Then there's Edwards. And it's Williamson in at the 1. Jazz trail by 4. James with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. James has got 5.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Williamson, the pass to Neely.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
6 to shoot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Jazz making a change here. Augustine's checked in. It's the Nets now. 2 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Here's Tate. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williamson, the pass to Wingate. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Neely. Here he goes. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 4. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play.
Timeout, timeout.
Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And the Jazz making a change here. George is checked in. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. And you look at Edwards, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Driving to the basket. Wingate passes to Neely. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 4. 3 to the inside. The putback. Wembanyama.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Neely. Kicks it out to Williamson. Off target with his 3. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Been playing host to Toronto for the next one. And he's
their bucket. I'm sure
he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Neely. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Utah, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. From 12 feet out. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got 7 now in this quarter. Nets trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williamson as he lets it go.
One shot, let's go.
Williamson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
3.
James in the high post. Working on Williamson. Pass to Wang. Here's Augustine. He's covered by Brown. Back to Wembanyama. Utah needs to get off a shot here. James, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, James. Again, James missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
James against Edwards. And he drives in. Augustine grabs the board. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Wembanyama passes to James. Here's Wang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
For the Jazz, Walker comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Howland in for James.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Now Edwards. He's got 8. It's good.
Let's go.
Edwards got 10
4.
points. So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 2. Pass to Holland. Back to George. And he converts the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Edwards. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
So he gets them both.
Right, 2. 3.
For Utah, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Walker is screen on Williamson. 4 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Wingate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in, pass to Neely. It's Edwards on the wing. And that's it for the first half of action. Nets lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat him to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the players of the week. In the East, Champ.
Well, we can give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big man, but I will admit he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in a game?
I pay all the time with my face.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight.
And
that concludes.
We already lead the third quarter. Let's go.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but
Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with James on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Holland is out there with Keontae George. Then there's Wang. Then it's Walker, and it's Augustine in at the 4 spot. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Walker. And Brown throws it down.
32-6.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hall of Fame.
Pass to Augustine. Gets the 3-point default.
Open.
Augustine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Edwards. Back to Williamson. It's picked off. A spray kick on the Jazz. Here's Wang.
You got to be kidding.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Edwards inside. Here's Neely. And there's the drive. There's the triple. That's good for Edwards on the assist by Neely. 15 points for Champ. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
The Nets with the lead. Brown the pass to Wingate. Driving inside. Williamson from long range. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah.
An open look like that. He's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Jazz have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Team foul. At the line for Utah.
The first free throw is good. And so Walker nails both of them. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They double him with George. From the arc. Neely can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Edwards,
35.
Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the ball is good.
They're getting a lot of points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Pass to Neely. Here is Wingate. Here's Neely. Out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And he jams it with authority.
About putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wingate against Augustine. 1:57 left in the 3rd. Brown, good.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Here's Holland. Basket.
I need help.
Holland's got
You're not
10
watching
points in the
fucking
game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Edwards passes to Wingate. 1:22 left to play in the third. Here's Neely. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Here's Holland. That three off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Nets working the ball around now.
It's a boom.
Wingate against Augustine. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Wingate.
And that
What's it put on the three?
Here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Holland, over Edwards, and Holland gets it to go. Holland's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're scoring much more
right?
efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Neely. He has 6. Here is Wingate. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Finally.
12 points for him.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Wang. It's blocked. Here is Wingate. And the last
take the lead in the fourth. Get it done.
Tie game in Utah. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Edwards. Wingate is out there with Neely. Then there's Williamson. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
George finds Augustine. George against Edwards. Augustine setting the pick for James. Over Williamson. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from James.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Neely can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Wingate against James. Wembanyama passes to George. And it's blocked by Brown.
Let's go. We're now for the 3.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
3.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Jazz. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
That possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside, George. It's stolen by Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals.
They've also also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Wang, he's checked in for Utah. Holland comes in for Keontae George. Kicks it out to Williamson. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Augustine setting the pick for James.
Over it.
Pass to Holland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And that one falls for Holland.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Keontae George, he's checked in for James. Nets leading by 8. Stolen by George. Driving the lane, and it's George finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Perfecto.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
They grab their own miss. Brown. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw. You know, Norris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep. You play the game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
3-3.
Here's Wang. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
2-3.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. No good from Wingate. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Pass to Walker. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson outside. 1:27 left in the fourth. Neely the pass to Williamson. Here's Neely. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Misses from short range. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Stolen away. Here's Neely, guarded by Walker. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Walker kicks to George.
Good stuff right here.
Pass to Holland. Shoots. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Now here's Williamson. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. This one for three. Kept alive. Nets passing it around. Here's Neely. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Walker. Brown, no good.
Got game right there.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Champ.